Hey, this is your girl, Michelle Diva. I'm bringing you another episode of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Season 15, Episode 4, A Housewives Heatwave. Okay. If you are new here, welcome. Welcome. We do reviews here, and this is the Diva Nation. And if you're returning, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Give me a thumbs up, like and share, and subscribe to my channel, and we will begin. All right. So Bose is riding in the car with her daughter. She over here telling you gotta brake, you gotta put your foot on the gas, you gotta do all this kind of stuff. I don't know if she teaching her how to drive or she got her license and she just a backseat driver or whatever, a front seat driver. I don't know. Passenger seat driver. That's the word. I don't know. But she said that, she's long for the days when she can get some sleep in the front seat and her daughter will drive her home. Well, that'll come. That'll come, honey. I know, because I taught my son how to drive, and I swear to God, we was going to sideswipe a parked car in the subdivision, okay? Not a car that's driving, a parked car, okay? But now, I can go to sleep in the front seat, and my baby can drive me home, okay? But it was a long road, but that's okay. You get there. Rachel, she talking to her son in camp, and so, but the sweetest thing is that he said, "I really love you, Mom," and I thought that was so sweet. I know it was that's that sweet baby. That's that sweet baby. Okay. Anyway, Sutton invites Jennifer Tilly. Oh, I'm glad she back. Jennifer Tilly to her house. But Sutton has changed her drinking habits. So Jennifer do not have her day drinker anymore in Sutton. So they're having tea. And Jennifer ain't too happy about it, but she got to go with the flow. Okay, they drinking tea. Sutton wants to plan a trip to Sedona. Okay, she wants to plan a girls' trip to Sedona, and because she wants to build more friendships throughout the group, since the only friend she had was Garcelle, and Ivy. Okay, and both of them gone. So she gotta reach out to these ladies in the group so she can try to kiss their ass so she could get she can get in good with them, because they don't see it for her. They don't see it for Sutton. Okay. So she also wants to build a friendship also with Dorit. And so Jennifer was like, well, you don't want to barge in talking about, I want to be your friend. What's going on with this necklace? I want to be your friend. And Sutton was like, I wouldn't do that. And then she was like, and don't mock me. And so Jennifer was like, hold up, bitch. That ain't what she said, but that's what she meant. Okay. Hold up, bitch. Okay. I am reiterating what you saying. Okay. Ho. That's what I said, but that ain't what Jennifer said. Jennifer, I got you, girl. I got you. So, she said, I was just reiterating what you said. Okay. So, I don't know I don't know what you're talking about. So, Jennifer in the confessional saying that, Sutton, is that a hair? Sutton, gets all worked up and she doesn't mean what she says. Yes, she does. She know what the fuck she's saying. She know. Don't let that little country ass fool you. She knows what she's saying. So Sutton was like, well, the road, she said the road to heaven is paved on good intention. And so, what's her name? Jennifer said, no, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. The road to hell is paved with good intentions, okay? Not the road to heaven. The road to hell, okay?
You stupid.
Okay. Anyway. Alright, so Dorit invites Kyle over. Dorit said the kids are in Florida with her parents. And Kyle said, well, did PK said that they can go? And then Dorit was like, no, he didn't. Okay, so the previous episode, Dorit, was fake crying because I ain't seen no tear. But she was just like, I got a call from the lawyer saying that PK is trying to put a stop to them going to Florida. And, he's going down to Florida to take them away. Or he's going to Florida. And, whatever the case may be. Dorit, I didn't believe you. I didn't believe you. Sorry, I didn't. I didn't believe that a lawyer called you and said that PK was gonna block the kids from going to Florida. Why? He don't see the motherfuckers anyway. Why would he care? If they was going to see your parents, why would he care? I ain't believe that. So I don't, that's the reason why they in Florida. Cause I don't believe he was trying to put a stop to it. I don't. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't believe none of that. The reading the confessional talking about I have anxiety, about the kids, the finances, what PK is doing. PK is minding his business with his girlfriend. Okay? You need to figure out how you gonna get these bills paid. Okay? I'm sorry. Okay? You need to figure out how you gonna get these bills paid. Or you gotta move into a smaller house that you can afford. Okay? You got to stop worrying about PK and start living your motherfucking life. Okay? You need to move out that big ass house into a house you can afford. They got some houses in Encino. Is that where she live? They got houses in Compton. Shit. I don't know where they live at. I think some of them live in Beverly Hills, but I think a lot of them, hey, live down the street from Erika James. She got that 1-bedroom casita. Yeah, live down the street from her. Try to get you a 2-bedroom because the kids got to have a room, okay, and you may have to put them in the same room temporarily. Okay. But, hey, it is what it is. Anyway. So, Dorit wants Kyle to speak to Mo about PK. Okay. And so, Dorit was like, I don't think you grasp how out of control PK is. He's out for blood. Girl. Huh? Let me give you your volume. Girl, let me give you this one too.
Shut up, bitch.
Yeah, okay. Shut up, bitch. Okay. Kyle was like, that don't sound like PK. You don't know him. Dorit. Kyle, you need to keep your mouth shut when it comes to Dorit and PK, okay? Because she is not going to be on your side. She gonna contradict you for everything you say. I would shut the fuck up around Dorit. I'd be like, okay, you got it. I would, no. Kyle, you can't catch a break with Dorit. But Kyle was like, well, if I said that about Mo, you wouldn't, you wouldn't believe me. She was like, yes, but I wouldn't doubt what you saying. And Kyle never said she doubted what you was saying. She didn't say she doubted what you was saying. Goddamn, Kyle can't catch a break. And I'm not even a Kyle fan, but I am on this one. Cause honey, you and Mo, I mean you and PK, Anyway, but Kyle in the confessional saying Dorit needs to be careful about speaking about PK, cause it's gonna make the divorce more difficult. Kyle and her stud wear confessional, I love it. Bring your stud out, girl. Bring your stud out, girl. Bring your stud out. It's okay. It's okay. You like the carpet munch. It's okay, girl. Bring your stud out. Anyway, so Dorit said they, Mo told Kyle that Dorit is PK told Mo that Dorit is making it hard for him to see his kids. But Dorit's saying, the kids got a schedule and, he just come in, all hours of the night trying to see the kids and the kids asleep or whatever. And she said he only see him on Saturday once a month or something. So I don't know where he getting that from, but I don't know. Child, this, also, Kyle, you need to divorce Mo too, baby, okay? It's been long enough, okay? Rachel picks up Caius from camp where he said he was trying to get his summer glow up. I like that little boy. I like that little boy now, okay? I like Rachel, though. I like Rachel, and I like her kids, okay? So Skylar, her other kid, is in the Hamptons. He trying to ride a e-bike, whatever that is. He trying to ride an e-bike, but apparently he previously had an accident on the e-bike. So Rachel is up in arms about that situation. She was like, "No, you can't ride an e-bike." So. And Rachel said she thought she would have a girl so they could play dress up, but she got two naughty head boys. It is what it is. It's hard being a boy mom, okay? It's hard being a boy mom, but it is what it is. Kathy invites Sutton, Jennifer, and Amanda over for lunch. Kathy is doing it up, putting bee pollen on every goddamn thing. She got gifts all over the place for these babies. I mean, Kathy, I want to be your friend. First of all, you crazy as shit. So that's the first reason why I want to be your friend, because we can act a fool. Second of all, you give gifts all day long and twice on Sunday. Just give something to me, okay? I will be your friend. But Kathy said that she worked as a Waldorf, as a waitress, and Rick was a goddamn bartender. I was like, what? Wow, that is just crazy that they got a whole chain of hotels now. And he started off as a bartender, and she started off as a waitress, and they got a whole chain of hotels now. That is phenomenal. That is phenomenal, for real. That's for real. I was like, I didn't even know. I thought, the hotel was handed down, and from his daddy, his granddaddy, and all the other stuff. I thought it was handed down. I didn't know they, unless he was a bartender at, he just wanted to live life, and then all of a sudden he started, working in the family business. I don't know. I had no idea about Rick and Kathy Hilton. Anyway, tell me if I'm wrong, if it was handed down. I have no idea, and I don't have time to research that kind of shit right now. Okay. Anyway, so, but the producers asked Amanda, have you ever felt like a fish out of water in these Beverly Hills situations? And Amanda said, I belong in every room I want to be in. And I said, let the church say amen on that, boo. Boom. Okay. Okay. Boom. Okay. I ain't mad at it. I feel like I belong in every room that I want to be in too, girl. Okay. And I don't care where it is. Beverly Hills, doctors, lawyers, whatever. I feel the same way. So Amanda is allergic to gluten. So there's some gluten-free shit for her. Kathy said they've been in this house for 18 years. She said this is the longest I've ever been in the house. And so then Amanda was like, well, because she bought Kyle's old house. And Kathy was like, yeah, it was a beautiful house. It was a beautiful house. She was like, yeah, I thought we was going to, renovate it and just move out. But, it's a beautiful disaster right now. And I'm kind of thinking about staying. So Kathy looking like, you talking about my sister's house, bitch. Okay. You talking about my sister's house. Don't make me come across this table, okay? Don't make me come across this table. So, Sutton in the confessional saying Amanda tries to one up the ladies. And so, but she really can't one up anybody, because apparently she said, when they said, we're eating lunch outside, and she was like, yeah, I eat lunch outside most of the time when at my house, and and so basically she is trying to one up the girls, the ladies. But come here, Amanda, come here, baby. You can't one up ladies who married well, okay? Okay? You can't one up none of them ladies at that table, okay? None of them, okay? You definitely can't one up Sutton. You definitely can't one up Jennifer Tilly. And you damn sure can't one up Kathy Hilton, okay? So you just sit down, baby. You just sit down, because they married well. You not so much, okay? You are self-made. That means if nobody buys your online courses anymore, you don't make no more money. They got money that's coming in, whether they do anything. They got a check coming in the mail or going in their bank account, regardless of what they do. Regardless, if they sell anything, they still got a check coming in their bank account. You are bidding on people buying your stuff. If people don't buy your stuff, you ain't gonna make no more money, and your money will slowly be depleting. Okay, depends on how much you saved and how much you got invested in shit. Okay, you can't one up on nobody at that table. You can't. You can one up on Dorit. You can run up on one up on Dorit. Okay. Everybody else, no. Nope. Nope. Can't one, can't. You can't even one up Dark Garcelle. And she ain't even on the show. Yeah. Not so much. You can one up Dorit though. Anyway, speaking of Dorit, Jennifer asked Amanda what she think about Dorit, and she said Dorit is in emotional distress. But she said, but all her talk about PK can negatively affect her divorce. And Jennifer said, yeah, she called him an alcoholic last year and he didn't like it. And so then Jennifer was like, well, what do you think about Erika? She said, oh, I have two things I think about Erika. She said, now first I ordered a mocktail and she said I was boring. And then I was talking about my two kids. They're both cancers. And cancer the sign, not cancer the illness, cancer the sign. That's what I thought too. I said she got two kids with cancer, but then I said, oh no, cancer is the sign. And so Erika was like, are they emotional? Are they mean? And so then Amanda was like, mean is the emotion. And she said, so I got her. Boo, tomato. Okay. How you gonna get her to the point where Sutton was like, there is no way you got Erika in that moment. Don't you think for 2 seconds you got her in that moment. And then Jennifer was like, all right, Reba. I know that's right. She did sound like Reba, didn't she? She did sound like Reba. Yeah. But hey, all right, Reba. Yeah. Boo, tomato. Okay. Yeah, I got her. She said she was trying to be intimidating. Jennifer was like, listen, you'll know when Erika is trying to be intimidating. Anyway, off to Sedona. They go on a private jet. Sedona, and Rachel is critiquing everybody's outfit. Erika, she said those are fun travel clothes. Kyle came in with denim and turquoise. She also had a turquoise watch on, and she had a turquoise Kelly bag. Okay, Boss, she said she looked like a queen as always. And Amanda came in with LV logos down. Okay, she looked like Steve on Married to Medicine. Cause Steve be LV down. She was LV down, honey. Louis Vuitton everywhere. And Dorit late again. Okay. Sutton says that they pre-selected their rooms and they'll know the rooms with the gift bags. And they're staying in a little Daisy house. Okay. And they're gonna have dinner upstairs. So they ride to the house. Kathy tells Rachel that she fucked up her makeup. She need to blend that in up under her eyes. She need to blend that in. But Rachel was thankful that she didn't let her go around looking like a clown. Okay, but she was just like, you got to blend that. I ain't mad at it, Kathy. I love Kathy. I love her. So the little Daisy hotel, they said this was a house. And the miners lived here, and I was like, miners, and it is minor, not minor, is in like 13, 14, 15-year-olds. Miners as people in the coal mines. That's what it was. And so Kathy said, well, where are they now? Kathy, I told you, Kathy crazy. Everybody, they all dead now. Okay, they all dead now. So, Rachel has no luggage because apparently she had a whole lot of luggage and she FedExed it to the house and it ain't there yet. Okay. And both has taken her fertility treatment so she can produce some eggs on this trip. Okay. So she in the mirror giving herself a shot. So they go to the dinner. And so there's crystals all over the table, but they got the price tag on them. So apparently they gonna so production gonna take them back after filming. They gonna return them to the store because they got the price tags on them. Kyle was like. Oh, then Amanda said, I spent $10,000 on crystals in one setting. Boo, boo, tomato, okay? Let me get my boos out, okay? Because I'm real pissed off at this, okay? Boo, tomato, okay? Good. This, you getting on my nerves, okay? Let me give you my booze, okay? Because I'm tired of this. There you go. Boo, tomato, okay? Damn it. Damn it to hell. And so Erika was like, well, my friend spent $100,000 on crystals. What difference does that make? Anyway, so everybody, so Sutton thanks everybody for coming. She says, I want to build good friendships. She was like, she said, my insecurities, prevented me from building friendships. She said, not being pretty enough, not being cool enough. But I want to introduce you to Sutton Brown. And Sutton Brown is likes to have fun and things like that. So Bowles toasted to Sutton Brown and she said may she remain being true. We'll see about that. Okay. And Sutton said, and to our new friend Amanda. So they toasted that. And then Bowles was like, ain't Rachel a friend? A new friend too? And Amanda was like, well, she been here for a minute. I'm new. She get on my nerves already. And you need to figure out what your so-called husband do. Okay. Nope. The fiance. Yeah. Cause I need to know what he do. Because, I don't believe he manifested you, okay? I believe he stalked you, okay? Anyway, and so then Kyle asked about Amanda. She said, you created some digital courses. And so Amanda was like, I created an online training program, some educational courses, and business and courses. She was like, and she continues to explain, she was like AmandaFrancis.com, and then she was going to get an app and all. I mean, she's just talking to the point where Kathy was like, well, that's great. She ain't hearing one word because Kathy already said, if you talk too long, I tune you out. Kathy, I'm with you. Okay, I'm with you. That's what we like on that. I tune people out too. Yes, she ain't hear one word. But the chef come out talking about the menu. Jennifer asked Erika, okay, tell us about your new man, girl. Tell us about your new man in this picture, the girl. So Erika met this man in London backstage. She went up and talked to him. And Dorit in the confessional was like, Erika didn't even tell me or Kyle about this man. But then Kyle said, oh, I knew about that man. And then in her confessional, she said, I knew about the man. I don't know what you're talking about. She probably told Bowles too. She probably didn't tell you. That's all that is. Amanda, of course, said on Reddit, he's a special ops. person. I don't know. And so Erika said that that day they walked around hand in hand, and he got a pedicure, she got a manicure, or vice versa. I don't know. And then she said goodbye to him today. She said she don't know when she gonna see him again. And they were like, well, did you feel sad? And she said, yeah, I did. And she was like, oh. And so then Erika was like, well, let's not get crazy. Come here, Giselle. That's how you talk about whoever you dating, your man, whatever. That's how you talk about them. You give them just enough so they quit asking. Okay? You give them just enough so they quit asking. Okay? Okay? All right? Catch them teas, Giselle. Just give them just enough so they quit asking. All right. So that was it. That was the end of the episode. Okay. So let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up. Like and share and comment and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.